It's Week 14 of the National Football League. All eyes are on Jamar Chase. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Bengals and the Colts, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup, which should be a good one, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season, winners of 8 of their last 10. Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call a no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Samson Abukum able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Back to throw here. Looking deep here for Chase. It got his man complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. 42 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. 43 yards rushing for him now. His first 2 carries in the ballgame. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
That's just a great drive to begin a ball game because just about any head coach will tell you, we want to stop.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, we worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down. Burrow looking to pass. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. The Bengals hit 9-3 here on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Landry now on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official did. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Out to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On now to punt, Brad Robbins. Now Landry. It's a 54-yard punt with a return of 11. And
here we go.
with a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands of Sample. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle him for just a short gain.
To the air again, Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He's going to let it go again. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a big play before the Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Mixon. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. as he's on to kick it away. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Colts offensive unit ready. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And he will find his man Chase complete.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Colts 42-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They go play action with Burrow, sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Now we're going to get a timeout here for an injured player, and that's Jamar Chase, who is in some obvious discomfort right now.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll roll him out right. His pass caught at the 4. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Burrow will throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Irv Smith Jr., his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Play action. It's Burrow. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Samson Abukum able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Bengals bring out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. This is brought in at the 21. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And his kick here is good. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for Cincinnati, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Colts, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.